Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Titan Orientation Program summer webinar series, Arrive and Thrive. We are super excited to showcase one of our campus partners during this series, or this episode rather. I'm really excited. My name is Isaac Cervantes. I serve as the Titan Orientation Program's Assistant Director. And as I mentioned, we have our webinar today for you, in which our campus partners and friends in DSS will share all of the amazing things that our Disability Support Services office offers you as an incoming student. So I'll go ahead and pass it off to our campus partner, Patty O, who has a lot of great information to share with you. Patty?
Thank you, Isaac. Yes, again, my name is Patty O. I am with the Disability Support Services. We're so excited for all the new students to join us this semester. It's virtual, and we're excited to show you how we can be of good service to those with disabilities, or for those that are advocates. We're excited to highlight that. So next slide, please. About DSS. So Disability Support Services ensures the civil rights of students with disabilities at CSUF by providing accommodations and services that remove barriers for equal and meaningful access to all classrooms or your Zoom classrooms, course materials, structures, and activities. Next slide. So in short, DSS exists for these 4 reasons: change the social construct of disability, embrace disability as diversity, advocate for students to have same experience as peers without a disability, create and promote accessible, inclusive environments. Next slide. Within our department, we have 4 teams. The first team is the administration team, and they oversee all the operations of the DSS team in front office. Our second team is the accommodations team. That's what I'm a part of. We facilitate student accommodations and provide disability barrier support. Our third team is the accessible technology team. They provide students with accessible media technology to help eliminate barriers in an academic setting. So any of your textbooks or documents, we're able to convert them. Our last team is disability management specialists. Our specialists meet one-on-one with you, and they'll determine your accommodation and access needs on a case-by-case basis. Next slide, please. So you might want to know how to get connected with us. It's very easy. All you have to do is go to the www.fullerton.edu/DSS. If you don't want to punch that in, you could just go on Google and put CSUF DSS, and you'll get this landing page, which is our Disability Support Services page. On the very top left-hand corner, there'll be a tab that says Get Connected. You're going to click that tab, and it'll walk you through the step-by-step process as how to apply and get connected with us. So next slide, please. So this is just more in-depth steps to apply for DSS. Again, you're going to go to fullerton.edu/DSS. And then once you're there, you're going to fill out and submit the registration form online. Then you would have to attach the documentation of the disability. If you have more questions about that, you can always email us. The next step after that is you're going to have a welcome meeting with your specialist. Each specialist has a specific major, so depending on what your major is, you're going to meet with a specific specialist. And you'll discuss your disability and possible accommodations that you need. You can think in advance of like the things that you might come across, the barriers that you might have within a virtual setting. So have that in mind before you meet with your specialist. 5th is student will have accommodation letter to give to professors. So your letter of accommodations, you're going to send it out to all your professors through email. And those are the 5 steps. Next slide, please. So DSS Support Services, these are some of the services that we wanted to highlight. The first one is disability-related counseling and advising. Within our department, we're not an academic advising department. We specialize specifically for disability. So any of those questions you have, you'll talk to your specialists. Classroom and exam accommodations are something that we provide. Classroom right now, because we're virtual, it's obviously different. It's not in person, so you can go ahead and ask your specialist for any specific accommodations you were thinking you would need. Priority registration is something we provide if you're registered with our DSS office. Again, that's something your specialist will talk to you about at your welcome meeting. Accessible furniture is something that we also provide, but since we're virtual, if you have something specific that's, accessible technology related, you can talk to your specialist. Adaptive technology and accessible books / course materials, we talked about that earlier. We convert your textbooks and your documents. Disability advocacy, uphold and maintain civil rights, discrimination laws. We want to make sure that you're advocating for yourself. We will provide any type of information you need in order to advocate for yourself. But if you feel like you're not getting your accommodations with your professors and maybe it's difficult for you, go ahead and reach out to us and we will love to advocate for you. The last one is DSS DAD event. DAD stands for Disability Awareness Day. This is one of our bigger events on campus. Now it's going to look different because we're virtual, but keep an eye out on that. That happens in October, and we will post it on our website. We'll also have it on our Instagram page. So next slide, please. So we want to provide you with as much resources for your fall semester. We have this page. So if you go on our page again, there are 2 buttons in orange. The one on the right is for students. So you click that one, and within that page, you'll have 4 buttons. One that's entitled Academic, Mental Health, Stay at Home, Exam Accommodations. If you click any of those, go ahead and explore them. It'll provide you a plethora of different resources that you can use to make a thriving, successful semester. Next page, please. So another resource, we actually do have a page full of resources. This is the 5th tab on the main page, or you can type in www.fullerton.edu/DSS/resources. And we have resources on disability parking policy, our campus map. Maybe you really are new to the campus and you want to know how it looks like on a map for the future when we do go back on campus. You can click that. We have an assessment referral list. Maybe you think you do have a disability, but you've never been assessed. We have a referral list for you. Peer mentor program. We have a study skills guide, access and accommodations for events, campus resources, scholarship opportunities, off-campus support, and news articles. So I highly recommend you to visit all and explore any part of our website, and you'd be able to get some sort of resource. So next slide, please. So if you have any questions at all, maybe you're completely new, you know nothing about disabilities, and you have something to ask, please email us at dsservices@fullerton.edu. If you are a professor or faculty member that's watching this and you want to learn how can DSS do some outreach for your classroom, for your colleagues, email us at dssoutreach@fullerton.edu. Our virtual hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you need to reach us by phone, it's 657-278-3112. If you want to go to our website again, it's fullerton.edu/DSS. Please follow us on Instagram. We come up with fun content specifically for disability. If you want to be an advocate for your family members, for your friends, this is a great page to follow. It's CSUF_DSS. So that's us. Thank you so much and welcome to CSUF.
Thank you so much, Patty. I just want to thank you for taking the time to explain all of the wonderful resources. As mentioned, the Disability Support Service office is there to support you, but keep in mind that ensuring your well-being and your success at Cal State Fullerton is a campus-wide commitment. So please please reach out if you have any questions. I'm sharing with you our ways of communication, so feel free to stop by each of our websites if you have further questions about Titan orientation programs or disability support services. And as always, please follow us on social media. We are very active, especially in this virtual space. We want to make sure we're engaged with you all and providing you all of the updates and information that is important for you. And of course, tune to our other webinar series just so you can learn of all the great resources and other campus partners that is dedicated to ensuring that you have a wonderful time at Cal State Fullerton. So as mentioned, that is our webinar today for our campus highlight for our campus resource of disability support services. I want to thank Patty again for taking the time to share all of that great information. Please stay in touch, and if you have any questions, we are here for you. Thanks so much. Go Titans.